We see Tara Davis-Woodall in round 3, the event leader, who followed a foul with 6 meters 84. The crowd would love to see a 7-meter jump. She bounced out the pit with her arms in the air after the last one. She looks a little bit more circumspect jumping out the pit that time. She's obviously seen the distance now before we have. 7 meters 14 for Tara Davis-Woodall. That is why she eventually cracked a smile, just shy of her world-leading mark of 7:18. Victory went to Tara Davis-Woodall. We saw some of her dancing move earlier on, but she passed in the final round, which is why we saw her walking on with her spikes off earlier on. 7 meters and 14. On the outside of her, Stacey Ann Williams, one from the outside, Aaliyah Abrahams of Guyana, but no one at the moment can live with the flat speed of Sydney McLaughlin-Lavrone. Look how far ahead she is of a world-class field in behind her at the moment, and she's going further away. Sydney McLaughlin-Lavrone, keep your eye on the clock here for a 400-meter flat season opener, 48.76. Wow. Just outside the US national record, which has stood for 18 years to Sanya Richards-Ross. Sydney McLaughlin-Lavrone with the fastest 400 meters in the world this year, and it's not even her favorite event.
Well, Chris, the schedule at the US trials and at the Olympic Games does allow for a 4 flat and the 4 hurdles double. But I wonder, 48.76, that is quite some run. Gabby Thomas and Jenna Prandini very closely matched at the moment. Could be a wonderful bend from Prandini. She's so handy around the circuit, does that for the 4x1 squad for the United States. But it's Jenna Prandini, Gabby Thomas, Tamara Clark alongside each other before Gabby Thomas stretches away and finds an extra gear. Gabby Thomas runs all the way through the line into a strong headwind. Minus 3.1 in her face, 22.42 for Gabby Thomas. Shakes her head. She would have loved a kind of wind here in New York, but I think that was a much better race execution than we saw earlier on today from Gabby Thomas.
But as you say, from what, 120 meters onwards, there was never any other result there, moving further away with every stride. Josephus Lyles as well, going nicely in lane 5, but Noah Lyles out of lane 7 has got a couple of meters on the rest of the field. Hicklin is running well on the inside, and here comes the late charge from Farnborough, but Noah Lyles cuts the 20-second barrier into a significant headwind as well. That is a notable performance from Noah Lyles, 19.77, the 4th fastest time in the world this year, into a headwind after a significant delay. I'm sure he'll be pretty happy with that.
That, Chris, was way worth the wait. With the weather conditions we've had here today, of course, Sydney McLaughlin-Lavrone, fantastic with the 48.76, but everyone else, you can tell they've been affected by the wind until you get to Noah Lyles. Now this man, he's worked on his weaknesses this year.